Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? It's me, Josh, here again. I hope you had a fantastic week. My week was great. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it. Now, this video is addressing another question I read in the comment section. This one comes from Stefan Brundalo. Stefan asked if I can make a video on forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself. So we're gonna jump right into it. I feel like this is very important to talk about because we've all been through these things. We've all been there. You know, I've made mistakes. You know, I've felt periods of depression. I've gone through periods of self-doubt, self-blame when I make mistakes, and it's like, oh man, how do I get over this? How do I get past this? First off, you know, I think about how the past is the past. Like, it can't be changed. And the fact that it can't be changed might kind of suck. But the good thing is, every single person you've met, every single person you've looked up to, every human being that has ever existed has made mistakes. They all have regrets in their lives. So you're not alone. You are not alone. We are all in this together. So I think when it comes to forgiving yourself, I think it really helps to first sit down and think about what happened. Think about, you know, that thing that you regret or that mistake that you made, and admit to yourself where things went wrong. Like, face it, analyze it, attack it head on. You know, don't just like run away from it and maybe you think about it in passing when you're on the train or whatever. Like, actually sit down, take some time to sit down, think about it, and face it head on. Face that thing that you're dreading so much straight on and analyze it. And as you're analyzing it, start to put it into perspective, because sometimes you might realize when you put things in perspective that maybe that mistake or that regret you have wasn't as big of a deal as you thought in the first place. You might even find that whatever that mistake is, it wasn't even all your fault anyway. You know, I think it's important to recognize that sometimes we get into a frame of thinking where we blame ourselves for everything. It's like we take on the mistakes of other people. That's not our job. It's not your job to take on the blame of other people. It's important to note though that this isn't always the case. You know, sometimes you'll make mistakes where you are completely to blame for it. It is your fault and you take 100% responsibility. So after you analyze it and you're honest with yourself about it, this allows you to make smarter decisions from the future. This is how you learn from your mistakes.
Wow, whew. I sure learned my lesson. I will never do that again.
Because look, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, all of us, okay? Mistakes will happen, okay? It is part of the contract you signed when you were born, when you became a human being and you entered this world. So after you're honest with yourself and you learn from your mistake and then you accept the fact that nobody's perfect, mistakes will happen, you need to start taking full responsibility for yourself. And I mentioned this a little bit in previous videos, but start taking responsibility for everything that happens to you, good or bad. Because it's not necessarily the mistake you made that you should be focusing a lot on. It's how you react after the fact. What course of action do you take after you make a mistake? How you react to these things is your responsibility, is what I'm trying to say. So you should fight to make the best decisions you could possibly make in the next given circumstance. So learn from your past mistakes, accept it, understand that mistakes happen, and use that information you gained from that to make better decisions in the future. So if you're angry, you're feeling sad or bad about yourself for any mistakes you've made in the past, stop beating yourself up about it. Don't beat yourself up about it, okay? Accept that nobody is perfect. And the good thing is, this is all part of the journey to make you a better person. It's required. Nobody's just born an amazing person. Your mistakes are what help mold you. Every influential person you look up to, it could be your parents, it could be anybody, okay? They weren't born into this world already like that. They were shaped and molded into that over time. Because your mistakes and your regrets, they're what help shape you into a stronger person, as long as you're learning from them. If you're just making mistakes left and right with no regard, you're not thinking about, you know, these things that you're doing and you're just not learning from it, then yeah, you're not gonna grow. But you shouldn't fear mistakes, okay? Mistakes help you become a stronger person. That's the mindset you should have. So don't fear mistakes. Understand that they're gonna happen. Nobody's perfect, but what you have to understand is that you need to look at your mistakes, look at your regrets, okay? And look at what you can learn from them so you can be better moving forward. And that, in my opinion, is how you can help forgive yourself. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you appreciated this video. Hopefully, you pulled some value out of this. I hope it made sense. If you like this video, okay? Give this video a like. Click that like button down below. Drop some comments down below as well. I want to read your comments. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much to you, all of you for subscribing already. I love this community. I love this family we're building. It's amazing. And remember, if you want me to talk about anything specific in future videos, just leave comments down below and I might make a video on it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for contributing, all right? I'm not gonna ramble too much. Make sure you follow me on social media. Check all the links down in the description box. And that's it for me. So have a fantastic week, all right? You deserve it. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.